So the sun is out and you guys want to know the best niche summer fragrances? I got you guys covered, so stay tuned. Hey, what's good guys? Hunter here and welcome back to the channel where I upload weekly fragrance content. So you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any future videos. And be sure to check me out over on my Instagram page for some personal content and some behind the scenes stuff as well. But today guys, we are finally doing my top 10 niche summer fragrances of 2025, which I'm so hyped about because I cannot wait for the summertime so we can all start pulling out some of our fresh stuff, our citrusy fragrances, our aquatics, etc. And this is going to be all niche. So if you guys are bougie and you just want the best, most expensive niche fragrances for the summer that's going to stand out, this is going to be the video for you. I'll also probably make a designer summer fragrance list, maybe even a cheapie summer fragrance list as well. So stay tuned for those, but we're starting off with the big boys, guys. And in this video, I have 10 I'm going to be talking about. It's not going to be in any particular order. It's just going to be the top 10 that I'm going to be rocking the most and looking forward to rocking the most as well. So how about we waste no more time and get right into this list video. So the first one we're going to be talking about is one of my new favorite niche summer gems that just dropped. It's brand new. It is House of the Sun's Light Breeze, which I think is going to be the summer banger from this brand. I also just reviewed this one as well, guys, because this right here is going to be a huge staple in my collection for the warm weather, no doubt. Has a very bright citrusy opening from bergamot, lemon, mandarin, a little bit of pink pepper, a little bit creamy from this aromatic lavender with this very nice musky orchinox base with some amberwood, guys. And orchinox is a very new, unique note, I think first found in this brand as well, so it's very nice. It's in the same realm as Percival, Legend, and Fierce, so if you're familiar with any of those, you know that DNA is perfect for the summertime. I think this is the superior version of all those and probably the most niche-like. So if you want the best version of those fragrances, Light Breeze is going to do it for you. You can check these out at Maxx with code HUNTER15 to save some cash. So this one absolutely had to make the list because this is going to be my new baby for the summertime. Next up is a fragrance I always rock during the summer, and it is Emerald's Wet Stone, which is a very salty, metallic, mineral type of fragrance. Smells like the ocean, guys. It smells like salt water, bacon on rocks in the ocean is the vibe that this gives off. I know when I went on vacation, this was the fragrance I actually took with me for the entire trip. If you're gonna be by the ocean, guys, you're gonna want to smell like wet stone, and that name captures how this smells perfectly. You do, of course, have very uplifting, bright ginger, the salt, very juicy lemon opening. You also have some ambergris, which is perfect for a salty fragrance because ambergris comes from Wales, which is of course in the ocean. Just an incredible fragrance. And like I said, if you're looking for something salty, refreshing, and that's going to be perfect if you're by the ocean, you have to go with Emerald's Wet Stone. And that's why this one had to make the list, because this is heavy in my rotation when the sun's out. Next up is a fragrance that could not be missed in a niche summer take because this is a tropical beast, and it is Mind Games Blockade. So if you're looking for that one tropical fragrance, this is one of the best on the market, especially if you have no budget whatsoever, because this is the expensive guy right here, no doubt, but you're gonna get one of the most natural, juiciest, fruitiest mango openings I've ever tried. It is kind of like a tropical take on aventus is how I would basically describe Blockade, because it does have that aventus-ish like thing about it. I'm not sure how, because there's no pineapple in here, but dang, this stuff is incredible, especially on a hot summer day. It literally smells like $1 million because heck, this stuff is almost $1 million, if you know what I mean, because this stuff is very expensive. This list is going to be for the bougie people out there that price is no issue for you, and you just want the most expensive summer fragrances. Blockade is going to do it for you guys. Like I said, it smells expensive. It's very fruity and tropical and just absolutely shines when it's sunny. So that had to make the list is Mind Games Blockade without a doubt. Next up is one of my favorite niche fragrances of all time and just so happens to work perfect in the summertime, and it is Sparrow's Vibrato, guys. You know how much I hyped this fragrance up maybe like 2 years ago when it first came out, because wow, this is hands down one of the best niche fragrances money can buy. It's in the same realm as like Bulgari's Tiger, Louis Vuitton's La Mesite, and if you don't already know, those are basically my signature scents. So of course, without being biased or anything like that, I'm going to love this DNA, which I absolutely do. A giddy, very authentic, juicy grapefruit in the opening, mixed together with a very zesty, zingy ginger. And you also have some of these green nuances thrown in. I think there's like herbal notes in here from the green bottle, of course. I always kind of described it as like a green herbal take on Tiger. And I'll say it right now, this smells better than Tiger, guys. This is just something out of this world. So if you're looking to smell as good as me during the summertime, you're gonna have to get a bottle of Vibrato because you'll without a doubt be the best smelling person out of anybody you're around, no matter what. And the performance with this one, forget about it, above average, better than Tiger, on the same level as like Louis Vuitton's La Mezzete. A very strong, fresh fragrance that's going to push through the heat, no problem. And that's why Vibrato, of course, had to make my summer list of 2025. I'll probably be talking about this fragrance until I die, to be honest. Next fragrance on the list absolutely smells like a gin and tonic and perfect for the summertime. It is M. Micallef's Gin Tonic. Just like the name says, guys, it smells like you're drinking a gin and tonic beverage on a hot, sunny day, which who doesn't love that, right? You of course get that gin, you get that tonic water, which is very sparkly, mixed together with a juicy lime. Just crush the lime in your drink. Very minty peppermint with this zesty, uplifting ginger note. And wow, probably one of the most refreshing fragrances on this niche summer list, no doubt, guys. Perfect for like a 100-degree sunny day outside when you're sweating. You want something so refreshing. You spray this on and it's gonna do that. And I've got so many compliments from this fragrance every time I've worn it during the high heat, because something about it when you're sweating outside, this stuff performs so good. Yeah, there was no way Gin Tonic was not going to make my niche list, because this is one of the best niche summer fragrances money can buy that's gonna give off a gin and tonic beverage. Wow, I actually want to wear this fragrance right now. It's so mouth watering. Unfortunately though, it's kind of gloomy right now where I live, so immediately when that sun pops out, guys, this is gonna be one of the first fragrances I reach for. And that's why M. Micallef's Gin Tonic had to make this list. Next up is a fragrance that's gonna be perfect for like those summer evenings, and you'll know why I say that, because it is Gritty's Mango Oud. And of course we need a good oud fragrance for the summertime, because oud is primarily for the colder weather falls and winters. But no, this one is a summer oud banger. You're gonna get a very tropical mango guava fruity opening that's so delicious, guys. Also going to get this very lactonic coconut milk mixed in together. Of course in the dry down though, guys, you are going to get this kind of earthy, slightly dirty oud note. I'm not gonna lie, it is on the dirtier side of the oud, but hey, I do love a good funky oud in my fragrances. I'm gonna be truthful with you guys, and this one does give you that. So I'm gonna rock Mango Oud mostly in the evenings during the summertime if I'm going out. But you know those kind of evenings where it's still kind of hot outside, but it's starting to cool down a little bit and you're kind of going out for the evening, like a nice dinner. You're gonna need a fragrance for that, and Mango Oud is going to be one of the best bets for that situation. And thinking about it, I don't know why I have not reviewed this banger yet, so I'm gonna have to review this one very soon, because it's absolutely worthy of it. And that's exactly why Gritty's Mango Oud had to make this summer list. Next up, of course, we had to throw one in from my boy Francis Kirkjohn. This one's gonna be your signature scent for the summertime, and it is Gentle Fluidity Silver, one of my favorite freshies, if not my favorite freshie from MFK, hands down. I absolutely love Gentle Fluidity Silver, guys. It's so good. So signature scent worthy, very versatile for the high heat. You do get this kind of fruity, aromatic juniper berry that's so dominant. One of the most dominant juniper berry fragrances on the market, in my opinion, and heavy dose of it. Mixed together with some bergamot, and I even think there might even be a slight pinch of fruity pineapple in the opening of a Gentle Fluidity Silver. But like I said, this is just going to be your all-day, signature scent worthy, versatile summer fragrance to wear no matter what, no matter the occasion, situation, whatever you're wearing. You can wear this one dressed down during the summer, dressed up during the summer. It just works and smells very expensive as well. And I think if I had to choose one MFK for the summertime, I'm rocking this one, no doubt. And that's why Gentle Fluidity Silver absolutely had to make this list, and the one MFK for the summertime. Next up might be the most affordable niche fragrance on this list, and honestly I should be gatekeeping, but man, I gotta put you guys onto it, and it is Bon Parfumier's 803. Whoa. This is one of my favorite Bon Parfumiers, hands down, and perfect for the summertime. Because you're gonna get this ginger, but I believe the ginger in here gives off this kind of frosted ginger nuance about it. It's very refreshing, almost has this frosty vibe when you spray it on your skin. Mixed together with, of course, this kind of fruity juniper berry note. It does dry down to this nice salty, ambergris, a little bit aquatic, mixed together with this earthy patchouli, and oh my goodness, this has got to be one of the most hidden gem bangers for the summertime, and on the affordable side as well, which I honestly can't believe, guys. This is one of my favorite niche houses that is perfect for, like, just if you're diving into niche fragrances for the first time ever and you don't want to break the bank. I highly recommend a Bon Parfumier, especially 803 if you live somewhere warm or it's the summertime, because this is absolutely one of the best bets you can go for, especially when it comes to niche fragrances that nobody is going to smell like you. This is one of the most unique fragrances on this list. Like I said, I should have gatekeeped this bad boy, but you guys are all family, and of course I want you all smelling the best as well, right? But obviously I couldn't do that to you guys. But of course, Bon Parfumier's 803 had to make this list, and probably the most affordable on this list as well. Highly recommend checking this one out. Next up is another hidden gem niche fragrance for the summertime, and it is Orman Jane's Isfahan. I honestly cannot believe how under the radar this fragrance is, let alone from niche brands, but Orman Jane itself, because this is one of my favorites from the entire house, and it's perfect for the high heat because you're going to get one of the best lime openings in my entire collection, guys, and that I've ever smelled. It's so refreshing, so juicy. It's primarily lime in the opening of this one, guys. It does dry down to this nice kind of pink pepper spiciness with this kind of wet, slightly earthy vetiver note. And I will say it is in the same realm as like Raja Parfum's Elysium. If you love Elysium, which is definitely probably one of the better Raja Parfums, and that is good for the summertime, but man, I'll reach for this one hands down over Elysium because it performs better. It is an extrait de parfum, and it is on the more affordable side compared to Elysium, but it's not one-on-one to Elysium, just in the same realm as it, and just done in the best way possible. So if you love Elysium, you want something that smells even better and is on the more affordable side, you have to check out Isfahan, I promise you. So we're ending this list off with a bang, and it's coming from another English brand, and this one is Thameen London, and it is Bohemian Infusion. Whoa, this is probably my favorite summertime fragrance from Thameen, and I think I own 5 from the brand. This one just scratches that itch for me, guys. You're gonna get one of the best grapefruit openings, very juicy, mouth-watering, but it is mixed together with this kind of earthy green petitgrain note and a little bit of this fruity black currant, but it does start to dry down to this fresh ginger, which ginger is one of my favorite notes of all time, which is kind of funny because I used to not be the biggest fan of ginger. Now it's one of my favorites, especially for the high heat. And you also get some of that ambroxan thrown in with Bohemian Infusion. And just something about it so refreshing, probably almost as refreshing as Gin and Tonic by M. Micallef. It is in that same realm. Literally smells like a beverage you could drink, but do not do that. Of course, we're all looking for those refreshing, mouth-watering, almost beverage-like refreshing drinks for the summertime. Bohemian Infusion is one of those and one of the better options to go for. And that's why this banger had to make this list for the niche summer fragrances. So that's gonna do it for my top 10 niche summer fragrances of 2025. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing a designer list, a cheapie list, maybe even an indie list for summer 2025 as well. So if you want to see those, leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to do them. This personal list is for the bougie people out there that just want to smell expensive and just want the best of the best, no matter the cost. But let me know down below, leave a comment your top niche fragrances you're going to be rocking during the summertime that maybe I didn't include in this list. Maybe some that I've never tried that I need to check out, etc. We'll discuss that in the comments. But besides that, guys, leave a like. Subscribe below if you haven't already. And of course, I'll see you in my next upload. Take care, everybody.